Howdy, howdy. Thank y'all for being here. Hope everybody's doing all right. We didn't break it off. You see what he did right there? He said there's one lug nut. Well, we found some loads over here, or not we did, but anyway, y'all know. I say we about everything, even in the comment section. I mean, it's not all talking in third person, but, you know, I'm like, we'll see if we can get that done, or we'll do our best, or we sure appreciate you. So the trick is to turn that lug down to the bottom. Try not to, for some reason, this right area works better, but put a little pressure on it. Back up. Oh, come on now. Don't be a hard. We'll give it one more shot this way, but oh, we lost the air. Well, golly, thought we were going to get some crushing done. I didn't know it was going to be like this. I got a couple cars that this stuff's going pretty fast. Some of it doesn't have tanks on it. Or he can already see there's like 2 big holes in them. All right, so now I got to turn the lug nut up, 12 o'clock. And get that rotor, like right, there we go, boom. I was trying to get the rotor over the edge, but there we go. All right, let's crush something. Mario's back, but Mario's going on vacation next week. How about that? I realize I need to save my vacations for like when my kiddos are out of school. You know, because I'm a dad. Highlight of my life. I think this one doesn't have a tank on it, if I remember right. Got a K-frame hanging out the back of it. I got one right here I need to toss in anyway. Come on now. Let's chill out. Just work with me. I got my fingers crossed about Saturday. It's kind of a pure dilemma. I mean, I sure would like the overtime. It's always handy at the end of the month. But got a subscriber, a buddy coming to town. Should be here Friday. Let me look at Mario to peek at it. I don't think it has a tank. Yep, nada vaquero. So the subscriber's gonna come to town. And then my buddy, he's got a ranch of 150 acres west of Dallas, and he rented it's what I call like a small, like a dresser dozer, air conditioning and new. Oh, come on. And go do some dirt work. We wanted to get a pond going and clear the fence line, something like that. Make a couple more little roads to his. He's got hog traps out there. Rabbits, squirrels, cows, donkeys. I guess me and Cowboy Jr. go, and unfortunately, Amber's got a birthday party I think she's going to go to. Well, something about she missed the one last year, and the girl would really have her feelings hurt if Ember didn't make it this year. Man, but I just know Ember's all about that kind of stuff. I mean, she digs it. Shade is a high commodity. Y'all see that wheel that's like behind that black barrel? That'll be Mario's chair later on today. That's like the only shades like over there behind the crusher. Try to keep the car on top of the rack. At least when I'm out running something down or getting something, they got somewhere to stand. Trying to get some work done. I hauled some cars yesterday, but then we got cars that are in the middle of the yard. So here in a little while I'm gonna run out of stuff to crush, but I'll get a load made and then we'll go do that. I'm not gonna haul anything right now. I need to move that white car that's on the edge right there. All right, we're rocking and rolling, folks. I mean, we're crushing cars. Hey, my dad called me, and he goes, man, I'm going to tell you, you got you a real fan. I'm like, what are you talking about, Dad? I was like, you're my dad. He's like, you too, man, you too. And I'm like, he said, man, every time I call your Uncle Keith, he's watching Cowboy Car Crushing. Thank you, Uncle Keith and Pam. That's cool. And then my dad said, my dad said he goes, and after we got done talking on the phone at the end of it, he said, bye, be careful and be kind. That's awesome. Love you, Keith. Oh, speaking of my dad, check this out. So, I think he's read every single Louis L'Amour book. I mean, I'm pretty sure. My dad had boxes of them when I was a kid. I read a handful of them, maybe 15 of them, 20 of them, and like I said, my dad's read a bunch of them, and he's out clearing the garage out, getting rid of things, And he said, man, I didn't even remember having them. He said, I thought they were gone from years ago, like military. So him and my stepmom, they moved a lot. There's a couple times like they went one place for a year. All they did was rent an apartment. And then, or one time they went somewhere for like 18 months, 2 years, a year. And, so he's like, man, I thought they were gone. Well, anyway, he hauls them up to the library, 60, I think he said maybe 80 books. And they were much appreciative. He goes, man, I was really thinking they were going to throw them away. He said, man, some of them were brown, some of them were yellow. He said, but a bunch of them were like first editions, 1976, first edition books, stuff like that. I've already made 2 4-car bundles, so but I'd like to see if I can squash this end down a little bit more. But yeah, I've already made 2 4-car bundles. I better cool my heels, and that way the load don't turn out too tall. Plus, also, we're going to try to run 6 bundles out of this stuff. It has no motors, no transmissions. A lot of the parts they're just hulls. They don't got no suspension, front or back. So we probably we will run 6 bundles, but. So my dad turns in these books, and sure enough, he's going through the garage some more. A couple weeks later, he finds a few more, and he hauls them up there, and the lady's like, it's you. You're the one that donated all those books. Well, they put up a stand like right when you walk in the door of those books, and she's like, I want you to know hundreds of people have taken those books with them and brought them back, got more. Pretty cool. I remember we went on a trip when we were kids. I think I might have been, I want to say 10, 8, 9, 10, somewhere around there. And we hit all the states out west. And Lewis Lamore books, he writes a lot about being out west. And but there's a part of the book, I think it's on the back of the book, or maybe it's inside the book, or at one of the pages at the very end. And it's like, these places I talk about in these books, you can actually, they're there. And my dad, that was one of his things. He's like, he talks about, in this book, he talks about this creek in Colorado, or this mountain range. And he's like, there it is. You can see, how he described it in the book, and see for yourself. That tank's gone. Well, let's smash her down. Or we could just wait for Mario to wrap that bundle, get out of the way. That way nothing comes flying out. How about that? We'll go get something for him to... Y'all see any shade? Any shade? Does it look hot out there? I keep telling myself I'm going to get the work done, and I'm going to go through that tackle box right there. Get the work done. It's like my prize. Get a load done. I'm going to go through that tackle box. I seen 3 or 4 cats, I'd say 3 or 4 cats over here yesterday. So I'm going to give these cars a little tab. I know they got some kittens up there at the front. There's a cat up there with like 4 kittens, and everybody's being so nice, trying to, avoid these cats and give them away. And oh man, I mean, you're junkyard dogs. Y'all seen how they portray us junkyard workers in the junkyards, hardcore, dirty, rough and tough, and come to find out, all you gotta do is get a couple kittens. Everybody turns into softies. That one ain't got nothing on it either. Well, all right, let's crush. Oh, somebody pulled up behind me. Take that. Take that. Oh, that's car crushing. We got that door in there. That's car crushing. Oh, I missed it. Did y'all see that? I straight up missed it. Yeah, you want to get them door frames tucked in. That way, when they go to pull their chains down, it's all nice and flat, and they're not trying to bend that down to get their chain set. Well, I guess we better take a peek in this trunk. Mario, hold up, come back. No, we'll do it in front of the crusher. He's heading that direction anyway, right? Folks, it's like I want to talk about something, but I really don't, because I try not to get too off subject. And then I got to talk about something that's really freaking dear to me. That's kind of, and it's like, you don't want to ever say anything bad about anything, especially about not this, but Texas kind of hurt my feelings. Yeah. She doesn't want to hear it either. How about that? Bluetooth speaker's like, oh, Mario, un radiator adentro. They changed the law where there's like no more mandatory water breaks. You don't believe that? I mean, I'm trying to wrap my brain all the way around it. Who, from the companies, the owners of these construction companies, or outside work, or oil rigs. I guess that's what it's got to be about. Or like people that work outside out there on the airport, moving the luggage around. Like you can't, those, or like even this job right here. Sometimes we can't go to lunch exactly at 12, or we can't. I mean, we can and we have and we do, but sometimes it don't work out that way. That, traffic messed up out there, and a driver got stuck in traffic, and I understand that deal, but it's like, to me that. But also, I've never been on a job site. I've never been on giant, construction jobs. But I've never had anybody like, hey man, it ain't time to be drinking water right now. I've never heard that either. So it's kind of like, is it a law? I mean, it's a law to protect people. I get that. But it's like, and there's some of that look out for the working guy kind of thing. I personally never experienced that. I've never treated anyone that way. Like, even when I was in the Army, I mean, they gave you 2 canteens, but I've never been on a job site where somebody was like, hey, man, we ain't got time for that drinking water. I can understand standing there at the water cooler and taking 10 minutes to, get a drink of water. Somebody, what do they call it, sandbagging, walking the dog, perpetrating the fraud, slacking, malingering. I can understand that, but I don't know. Kind of hurt my feelings. There we go. Crush. Guess I should knock that mirror off. Oh, I thought it was going to knock off for me. It's still dangling by a wire. I mean, Mario should knock it off when he wraps the bundle, but I guess the next bundle we'll put 4 cars in there. Look, Mario's he's already there. That's the only shade. And the problem is when you're sitting there, you got to listen to that motor. Look, he can go get in the truck. I ain't tripping. We can move all that stuff over on the edge of the crusher on the other side. He can put the truck right there. I ain't. All right, we see orange cables under there. What do we know that means? Hey, it's got the cables aranga. Check it for the pila grande. Hybrid. We gotta find that battery. Mario's gotta knock that wheel off too. Come on, Mario. They can go get in the truck, folks. I ain't that kind of. It ain't. It's just cars. It's just junk cars. This ain't. Nobody's. We're not gonna put ourselves in danger like that. Plus, it ain't Mario's first rodeo. Y'all know the deal. All right, we're car crushing, folks. Well, we've only got a couple more little pieces over there, and he's got some work to do, and I'm gonna get down and wrap this bundle. Y'all have a great day. What was it, Thursday? I hope it all works out this weekend. Like I said, we got. Oh, god dang! I can't believe I almost forgot this. Happy birthday, Mark Robinson. I think his birthday was Sunday. Happy birthday, Bubba. He's up in Pennsylvania. And then I think yesterday was this guy. It was his birthday. That's his YouTube handle, not as in like who's the greatest car crushing cowboy. You know, I got two thumbs pointed at me and I go, this guy. No, not my birthday. So happy birthday to you guys. Wish I had some paint. Wish I had something cool to crush, but we're lucky to have anything to crush. The boss did say, actually, like, how long do you think you'll finish? There's a couple people on the list. That was some really good news. Also, we got the ice machine. We got a new ice machine at the shop. It makes like 350 pounds, 200. It'll make like 200. But anyway, it made like 350 pounds overnight. So everybody's got plenty of ice. No more first come, first serve. I mean, everybody's got plenty of ice on the house. Y'all be careful, be kind. Thank ya.